Hey y'all, Danny Moon here. Call me what you want as long as it's respectful. This video is going out to Aries. My Aries. First of all, I want to tell you, Aries, your collective is popping right now when it comes to love, money, your home, people. But Aries, the only thing is you never really had a problem with people. People always gravitate to you, whether you like it or not. Which I think most of you, not all of you, most of you like it. You know what I mean? Um, let's start from the beginning. Anything that I channel or anything I wrote down, because I wrote down a lot. Um, if it doesn't resonate with you, just wait on the next one. I'll be back. I have been doing a lot of collective videos or element videos that you are a part of. So you could go look at the collective video that I just did. Not the collective, the element video. Aries, I don't know what, let me see. The fire sign. I just did them like a couple of days ago. So go check that out. But I was meditating on first before I even meditated on y'all. I was just playing with the cards, just shuffling them, doing what I do because I love my cards. And I said, Spirit, let me get the energy of the Aries. Why did the Nine of Cups, my favorite card, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles? So when I asked for your energy, I heard, and I've heard this song before by Music Soul Child, Love, Love. So many things I gotta tell you, but I'm afraid that I don't have another possibility that you look at me differently, love. So I'm not a singer. Don't criticize. Go listen to the words, because I feel like the words to that song might mean something to you, Aries. So after I heard that, that really made me play more with the cards. And I was like, Spirit, give me, what's going on with the Aries? And that's when those three cards came out. And I knew that abundance is either right around the corner for you, it's waiting for you, or you sitting in it right now. Love, abundance, happiness. So I'm feeling really good about this reading, Aries. There was a couple of little things like conflict and trust. I felt heavy grandmother energy around me. So not for all of you, but if your grandmother passed, then that's the energy I'm feeling. But I'm also getting like health when it comes to grandmothers. So let's start from the beginning. The first thing I wrote down was what I told you: love slash abundance slash happiness. And there's no advice there. If you good, if you in love or falling in love, if you are abundant, people think abundance just means like about money, but it's not. If you are, abundant in love, happiness, work, your routine, whatever you in, if it's abundant to you, then that means something to you. That's great. But you want to always level up. You know what I mean? The level up never stops. So if you happy, try to keep it happy. Try to make it exciting. Try to always level up, There we go. That light was bright. The next thing I wrote down was overcoming something big. So something, and again, this is not for all the Aries. You got to listen to the end, okay? Because I did get a lot of different messages for a lot of different Aries. So just putting that out there. You might want to listen to the end because maybe one thing is for you, or maybe none of it is for you. You got to listen to see, okay? The next thing I wrote down was overcoming something big. So something in your life happened. And obviously, if it was good, you wouldn't be overcoming it. Obviously, it was bad. So it could have been a loss of some kind, either a person, a job, a place, a thing, or something internal, that you are now starting to get over. Maybe you're not all the way through it, but you're overcoming whatever struggle took place in your life. And it's a process, so maybe it's moving slow, but Spirit is seeing you move forward or move past it. The only advice that I have there is moving past something and getting over something and burying something is different from healing from something. So just make sure that you know that those things are different, and know that you should always want to heal from something, from any type of trauma. You want to heal. You want to really look at the situation. You want to see where you went wrong, or if you said something wrong. Take accountability in every situation. But if it's not about that, if it's just about a loss, you want to, you just want to look at the situation. You want to go through it with a fine tooth comb, and you want to ask Spirit, God, the universe, to take this hurt or this pain away from you. You don't want to bury it, because eventually it will come back. You don't want to look past it, because eventually you're going to have to turn around and face it. You understand what I'm saying? But if you are overcoming it, hopefully overcoming it means you are healing through it. Okay? The next thing I wrote down was some of you are overwhelmed. So like I said, most of the sheet is good, but there was a couple of things like this one. So there are some Aries out there who is overwhelmed with feelings / emotions, and you're keeping them bottled up. I'm sorry, I kind of scribbled, but it says some of you are overwhelmed with feelings, emotions, and you're keeping them bottled up. And that sounds like an Aries. That sounds like most of you Aries. Maybe not all of you, but Aries, y'all don't like to really oh, I love you. This is my deepest feelings and my emotions. You'll say you love someone, so don't get it twisted. But putting your emotions out there on the table is not really like an Aries, okay? But my thing with this, or Spirit's thing, is they're trying to say you keeping it bottled up inside of you. For what? You got to ask yourself, like, what am I hurting anyone else but myself? You know what I'm saying? Am I trying to benefit anyone? You know what I'm saying? If I keep all of how I'm feeling about someone or something, a place, a person, or a thing, if I keep it all bottled up. You know what I mean? Like that, it just doesn't make any sense, and it weighs you down as a person. It just weighs you down. Sorry, I was reading something. So try to let it out any kind of way you can. Whether it's writing a letter to the person, conversating and have a conversation with the person. If they're bad feelings, writing them down and burning it. Talking to a counselor, talking to a pastor, talking to a best friend. Whatever you do, you got to release this. You can't keep it all bottled up. You know what I mean? When you release it, it's almost like a closure, like you can breathe again. So Aries, don't let anything overwhelm y'all. You know what I mean? Because when you let things overwhelm y'all, and this is just with people in general, things start going left. Things start going wrong. You know what I mean? Because then you start making the wrong decisions. Then Aries, y'all always got a lot of people around y'all. You know what I'm saying? So you can't decipher through energy like that. So, when you have conflict in your mind because you're holding all of this in, you're only doing this terrible thing to yourself. No one else is doing it to you, you know? Um, the next thing I wrote down was Seven of Cups, options and opportunity. And I love that because that's what these cards are saying. The Nine of Cups is a wish fulfillment, like you've been wishing for something. Even if you say in your mind, like, I ain't wishing for nothing, something that you're desiring, your energy is going to the universe. Like, I want to move, because I put moving down here. A lot of you Aries are thinking about moving, or you are moving, or you are going to move. You put money, a down payment on a house. You're making plans to move in. Something with moving, okay? But when you have a desire for something, the universe picks that up. And the universe is going to give it to you. So that is like a wish fulfillment. The only thing I could tell you with this card is, you see how her arms are crossed? Like, Aries, you got to be grateful. You got to sit in your spiritual bag and know that you came all this way, all the trials and tribulations, everything you've been through. Because everybody been through something. Everybody has a testimony. So you've been through all of this by yourself? No. Okay? If it's not my God you share a God, some type of God. And if any of you say, I don't believe in God, you believe in yourself, right? There is a higher entity, source, call it whatever you want, but you did not get all this way by yourself. You know what I'm saying? So stay grateful and being thankful. You know, when you say thank you, God, that's one thing, and that is coming out of your mouth. You know what I mean? Those are thoughts in your head. I'm thanking you. I'm thankful. But when you have gratitude comes from your heart. Gratitude comes from a real, pure place. You know, when I give gratitude to the Lord, most of the time I'm crying because I can't believe how far my spirit guides, my angels, my deceased loved ones, and God, I can't believe how far they got me. You know, knowing myself, you know, I just can't believe it. It's amazing. So this is why I cry, because it comes from a pure, heartfelt place. So I'm not saying you have to cry, but your gratitude has to come from here, not just your mouth, you know? So that was Seven of Cups, options and opportunity. And I was, oh no, sorry y'all. I'm sorry. I hit my computer and it like did something. There we go. All right, it came back. The next thing I wrote down was slow change / progress. The reason why I really loved writing this down, and I love this for the Aries, is because most of the readings that I do for the Aries, it's about being, it's like y'all are very content, a little lazy, like laziness, you know, no, I don't want to say no progress, but it feels like delayed. A lot of the other readings feel like delayed blessings. You know what I'm saying? Not future thinking. You know what I'm saying? So when I got this, I don't care how slow the change is. If you are making progress in your life, in any area of your life, all of them, one of them, it doesn't matter. I am proud of that, because Aries, that's a level up from the other readings that I've done. Now for some reason they're giving me like somebody is caught between two people. Or it like Aries, maybe you messing with two people. Now this could be two people playing you. I don't know. But they just gave that to me. So if that message resonates for you, then these messages are for you. The next thing I wrote down was moving on. So some of you are moving on from like a ex, or a job you left, or a friend, even a family member. Some of you are moving past that, and that could have been the thing that you are overcoming. Because remember earlier I said some of you are overcoming something big. So some of you are moving on, and that's cool. Everyone got to move forward. You know what I mean? Just make sure you are taking the proper steps. Like I said, you don't want to bury something. You don't want to hold grudges. You don't want to move forward and keep looking back. 5 of Cups. You don't want that. You know what I'm saying? So remember all of these cards that I'm saying. I said the 5 of Cups to you and the 7 of Cups. The 7 of Cups is about options and opportunity. I'm also seeing the Devil card right now. The Devil card is about negative attachments, negative energy around you or attached to you, or a negative mindset. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just throwing that out there because when I do the cards, if we get that, then it's for you. The next thing I wrote down was a different perspective on your life. Now, when I was channeling that, I thought spirit was gonna stop there, like you're taking a different perspective on things, or maybe your situation or whatever. But when they said you're taking a different perspective on your life, I love that, because you are finally the 7 of Pentacles. 7 of Pentacles is about observation. You are finally observing your life and seeing how you could level up, where you could level up, what's going to make you feel better, what's going to make you more money, where can you live that's going to make you feel better. Like you are making, there's big changes coming for you, Aries, but I feel like these changes you're creating. I love that, because I feel like you're making these decisions, even if you haven't made them yet and you just thinking about them. That's a step in the right direction. I love that. The next thing I wrote down, and let me tell you something, a different perspective on your life is the Hangman. So remember these cards that I'm spitting out to you. The next thing I wrote down was deep thought / heavy feelings. So some of you are in deep thought about just life in general, but it could be about a spouse. It could be about a family member. It could be about a friend. You know, the same stuff I say all the time. It could be about anything. You only know your situation, but some of you are in deep thought and heavy feelings about that. And again, where's that going to get you? Now, if you're going to be in deep thought, that would be the Hermit card. You know what I mean? But you got to understand what the Hermit does. The Hermit goes into deep thought because the Hermit card is about gaining wisdom. So that means you looking at your situation, you chopping it up, you really seeing it from all different angles, from the other person's shoes, from your shoes. You know, whether it's a person, place, or thing, you just seeing it from all different angles. So when you come out of that deep thought or that hermit mode, you are a bigger, better person. It's like rebirth, a transformation. Now, if you just in deep thought, like a hamster wheel going around and around and around, then that's not going to help you. If you just put it to the side, that's not going to help you. If you bury it, that's not going to help you. You understand what I mean? You got to work with these energies, the good energies and the bad energies. And again, Aries, you got to open up. You got to know people. There are people that you can trust, even though I know there's people out there that you don't trust, because I wrote the word trust down, or you're not sure if you can trust people or something like that. You know what I mean? But there are people out there that you can trust. You know, you got to let some of these emotions and these heavy feelings out, because all it's going to do is weigh you down. The next thing I wrote down was love, but I feel like this was a different song. Anyway, love is in the air for you, Aries. Okay? Now, don't get me wrong. Some of you are falling in love. Some of you are in love. But love doesn't mean like for everyone. It doesn't mean like you're falling in love. You could be in deep light with somebody. You know what I mean? Spirit is just trying to say love is in the air. You know what I mean? For the Aries. If not now, it's coming. Ooh, the next thing I wrote down was spending too much money. Now, actually, what I wrote down was spending too much. So you could be 6 of Pentacles, spending too much of your time and your energy on something that's not benefiting you. Or you could be spending too much money. Clothes, sneakers. Another thing I got was a lot of weed smokers, which is fine. I had my day too, so there's no judgment over here. But how much money you spending on that shit? You know what I mean? You should have a mini savings account. You should have an account where you don't touch like money you put in all the time. Then you should have a savings account. You know what I mean? Then you should have your regular account. And you know, some of you even do more than that. You know what I mean? But you have to start prioritizing and putting your money where it's supposed to be, and then spend on yourself. Okay. The next thing I wrote down was reaching goals or setting goals by January. You know, I love that. I love that for y'all Aries, because y'all about to make some big moves. I love it. The next thing was moving, and we talked about that. The next thing was, how do I move forward? It was like I heard someone ask that, how do I move forward? And I already told you, you how you move forward is to first deal with the issue. That's how you move forward. And then on a practical standpoint, if you dealt with the issue, then you start doing different things. If you really dealt with the issue, it should have transformed you. It should have changed you in some way. It should have opened up your mind. So when your mind is open, you tend to do different things. Well, let me go for a walk today. Let me go walk in the park. Let me go a different route to work. You know, let me talk to a different type of person. And what I mean by that is, and I told the air signs this too, so some of you Aries are probably like with Libras, Gemini, Aquarius. A lot of Geminis too, could be cross watching, just putting it out there. And now they're telling me about like a brother. Maybe your brother is a Gemini. Anyway, you start making changes in your life, and they could be small, like rearranging your house. When you put the dresser over there and the bed over there and you move things around, you're moving the energy around. And when you move your energy around, it clears your mind. You know what I'm saying? And then you get bright ideas. The Ace of Swords, you start thinking like, oh shit, let me go to the museum tomorrow instead of me standing on the block. You know what I mean? Let me go visit my long lost cousin in Westchester, you know, wherever. I don't know what else is. I'm giving you bad examples, but you know what I'm saying. You just gotta find something different to do. You know what I mean? I love that they say though, you got goals and you reaching goals, you setting goals, and by January, I'm telling you, Aries, things are going to be falling into place. Things are going to be falling. Blessings are going to be falling out the sky for you come January. Look at these. Did you see these three cards again? You got the wish fulfillment, the 10 of Pentacles. The 10 of Pentacles is such a level up. Now, sometimes with the 10 of Pentacles, it could mean like something is hidden. That could be hidden truth, like somebody lying to you. That could be something hidden in your house. Something hidden within the family that you don't know. It could be anything. I'm just telling you, that's the one side note for the 10 of Pentacles. But the 10 of Pentacles is about family. It's about structure. It's about home. It's about abundance. It's about who's in your home. It's about love. I'm telling you, the 10 of Pentacles is one of the best cards in the deck. Pentacle cards in the deck. Okay, it's the richest. It's one of the richest. But then you got the biggest one right here, the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles could mean an engagement. Some of you could be engaged or thinking about getting engaged by January, or how you're going to do an engagement. I love that. Or wanting to be engaged, something like that. But most of all, the Ace of Pentacles is a new beginning with money. New money. New money, new money, new money. Okay, so stop working and doing all these other people jobs, but you don't really have that title and you don't got that pay. It's time for you to go get them certificates, go level up, you know, go back to school, you know, see how you can get promoted, ask for a raise, Whatever it is coming with these 3 cards, okay? I'm putting them back in the deck because I just wanted you to know, like, this is super great. The next thing I wrote down was Asia. So there could be someone you know named Asia, or your name could be Asia who's watching this, or your name could be like Ta Asia or La Asia or Key Asia, D-Nasia, Danae, whatever. It could be any of the Asia name. Then these messages are for you. The next thing I wrote down was shared space. So shared space could mean absolutely anything because I already said I have moving on the board. Spirit told me about movement, like moving. So maybe you're with the shared space, you're moving in with somebody. Maybe you moving back in with somebody. Maybe you two people decided to share space together, like a workspace. Maybe your job is moving and you're sharing space. I don't really know, but I did get shared space. I never got that before. The next thing I wrote down was trust, and then I wrote down conflict. So that sounds relationship-y to me. And the only advice there is, one, if you're sharing space, know your boundaries. Know your boundaries and know the person that you sharing space with. Or it could be a pet. I don't know. You know what I mean? But don't go in there blindsided like, oh yeah, let's move in together. Oh yeah, let's share a space together. And then 2 days later you annoyed. Like, don't do that. The trust and the conflict, that's on you. That's on you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to be the hermit. You got to go within. You got to listen to your intuition, because if you're not trusting something, that's your spirit guides nudging you like, yo, I don't think you should do this. I don't think you do this. I don't think you do this. Spirit, let me tell you something. God, your creator, gave you free will. Okay, so God is going to let you do whatever you want to do, but your spirit guides are going to send you signs, synchronicities, numbers, colors, things dropping on the floor, dreams. They're going to nudge you some type of way to tell you, like, if you don't trust this agreement, I just got that agreement, or if you don't trust a decision you're making, or if you confused, then don't do it. It's the easiest. It may be easier said than done, but it can be done. Nothing's impossible. Nothing is impossible. And the conflict, there should be. Everybody should want peace at this time, especially how the world is now. We don't need no conflict in your mind or outside your mind. You should not want it. Okay, and let me tell you something, Aries. I don't know y'all to be very confrontational or have a lot of conflict around you, because most of the time, Aries, people are adoring you. People are laughing with you. You're the comedian, or you funny, or and Aries, y'all are beautiful people. You know what I mean? So people are complimenting you. People are always talking to you. Like, I don't really always see conflict around Aries, you know? So when there is conflict, that means it's something deep. You know what I'm saying? What's the next thing? The next thing is, like, somebody, this is not for all of you. This could be just for one person or a couple of you. Like, at your job, somebody's job is like moving buildings because, like, the job is renovating. Or you could be working in that building and the building is being renovated. Something about renovations and moving buildings. And it has to do with work. Excuse me, y'all. And the last thing I already told y'all was grandmother energy. Wow, that was a lot. There was one more thing. Take care of your body. A lot of you need to go to the gym or go back to the gym or detox your body or eat more greens. Something with the body, okay? And then I wasn't really getting health when Spirit told me that. I was getting more of like insecurity about how you look or whatever. So Only you can take care of that. You know what I'm saying? You. Spirit could give you the energy to like inspire you to go to the gym or go for a run or eat right. They could inspire you and give you the energy, but action taking, it only you can take the action steps. Okay? Why are these upside down? Why are these reversed, I should say? And look, Ace of Swords, I told you, you're going to get a bright idea, but you will only get that bright idea when you start clearing out your energy. All right, Spirit, what do you have for the Aries? And see, I'm hearing that heavy song. I got nothing but love for you, baby. I got nothing for love for you. Yeah, whatever. Nothing but love for you, baby. So love is definitely either here for you or it's coming your way. You know what I mean? But I really think y'all should listen to the words to both of those songs, because that could be, I don't know what that could be about. I don't know why I'm getting the word jealousy right now. Some of you could be jealous of friends or jealous of something. I don't know. Someone's taking up too much time of like your spouses or you. Spirit, what do you want the Aries to know? Aries collective. Now, my videos are timeless, so I'm not putting a time on it. Plus, I saw January. That's 2 months away. You know what I mean? A month and a half at least. Spirit, what do you want the Aries to know? Some of you have Gemini heavy in your chart, because I keep seeing Gemini. But some of you are also, like your spouse is a Gemini. 3 of Wands with the Justice. I love this. So Spirit is saying you decided to move forward, just like I wrote down, just like Spirit told me. You were deciding to take action in your life. And the Justice card is about everything is going to go in your benefit. Everything is going to be beneficial to you. The Justice card upright means fair, split in half. You might not be totally happy yet, but you a little bit happy. I love it. And because of that happiness and because things are going your way right now, it's inspiring you. It's moving you to make decisions in your life. I love it. If there's any legal battles going on for you, Aries, the Justice card means that everything's going to turn out in your favor. The 3 of Wands, y'all, is a yes card. That's a total yes card. But just don't be standing there too long. Don't say, okay, I'm going to do it. Don't talk about it. Be about it. These decisions that are coming up for you or these decisions that you are making, really take action and do it. Spirit, what else do you have for the Aries? What do you want them to know? I'm seeing the Chariot right now. So the Chariot is about fast momentum. 7 of Wands. 7 of Wands is about standing your ground. Like you creating a boundary and you standing your ground. Like, no, I said no. No, I said no. You don't want me. You want me to lay my feelings on the table? I'm not doing it today. I'll do it on Wednesday. No means no. You are creating your boundaries. You are standing up for yourself. I love that. Stand your ground. Now, the 7 of Wands could also be about being on defense about something. Like anytime someone talks to you or about something, you were like, why do you think it's me? Oh my God, why are you talking to me? Why are you looking at me? Like some of you could be a little paranoid. I'm just throwing that out there. I don't know why I just got that. Spirit, what do you want for the Aries? A lot of you or some of you are tarotists. And I love that because when I watch other tarot people, what I do is I know the definitions to the card and I know I gotta feel the energy. But some of you could be new tarotists. So my advice to you is study the deck first. Study the deck. Pick out words, one word for each card. Like 8 of Wands is about a message coming to you quickly. 3 of Cups is about a celebration, family and friends. 5 of Wands is about conflict. Three of Pentacles is about expansion. Like, that's what you need to do every day if you're a tarotist. Stand your ground too. Don't let somebody tell you like, nah, that's not me, that's not my life. No, stand your ground. Like, if you a tarotist and you doing a reading or something, don't let nobody throw you off your game. All right? Whew. All right, Spirit. Aries, what do you want them to know? Walk away from something. Walk away from whatever you are fighting. Like, Aries, some of you could be fighting people off. You know, like fighting people off. Not literally, some of you literally, but not literally, but you fighting people off. You know what I mean? You need to just walk away from it. Whatever it is, just walk away. Spirit, can I get one more? Aries, please. What do you want them to know? What do you want them to know? Thank you. Page of Cups. Now, sometimes this will be my boyfriend and girlfriend card. But I like the Page of Cups for you because it goes along with what I said. This little fish in the cup, this is the dreamer card. She's looking at her dreams in this cup. And do y'all know what fish symbolize? Fish symbolize abundance, happiness, growth, expansion of like abundance, expansion of money, expansion of something. These are your dreams, your goals. So I like that because that's what Spirit said. You were looking at your goals, your future goals. You're making decisions. You have a timeline. Like, okay, by January, I'm gonna be out. Blah blah blah. I love that for you. But sometimes it's my boyfriend girlfriend card. So you could be dating right now, and maybe Spirit is telling you walk away from whatever dating scene you're on. Like, not dating scene, just saying like there's red flags, and you need to see the red flags. Okay? Spirit, what do you want to tell the Aries? 37 minutes on the clock. Aries Collective, what do you want them to know? Thank you. Judgment, decisions, okay? Judgment card is about one or some of the biggest decisions you got to make in your life. You know what I mean? Spirit is saying, hear the calling. What is your purpose? What's your purpose on this earth? God, your source wants you to see what it is. I don't know why I'm getting prayer off of this. Prayer. Queen of Cups is about using your intuition. I already talked to you about it. Use your intuition. Go with your gut feeling, your gut instinct. Spirit, what else? The Death card, which is change. Shedding the old and coming into something new. And I do feel that for the Aries. I love it. Aries Collective, please. Five of Wands. This is conflict. It could be competition in the workplace, but I'm not really feeling that right now. I'm feeling conflict in your mind or conflict with like family members or your spouse. The Magician. Aries, right now, you are the magicians. You can make anything happen right now. Anything that you want, you can make it happen right now. The Fool. Take a leap of faith. Take a leap of faith on you. Take a leap of faith on what your skills are, what you bring to the table. Take a leap of faith and do something different. Take a leap of faith and walk around the block. Take a leap of faith somewhere in your life. Like, you're blinded. The Fool card is about being not blinded, but closing your eyes and just taking a walk off that cliff because you know that God got you. So take a leap of faith somewhere. That could be with just having a conversation. Thank you, Spirit. The Two of Pentacles, decisions again. And that could be decisions about your money. Don't oversleep when you go to work, y'all. Don't oversleep. please. A lot of, I'm getting that y'all are going to be oversleeping. Want some more? 9 of Wands. I told you, a message is coming to you quick, whether that's text, email, your phone, via person. Because there's a person on here. Somebody's coming to you really quickly. You might bump into someone a childhood friend or a teacher. I don't know. But I do know you got the 9 of Pentacles, which is the independent card. I love it. With the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving horse in the deck. But when they move, when I move, they move. Just like that. When I move, you move. When this comes out, that means you're contemplating every step that you take, which I like. Because that'll keep you moving forward. I love it. Aries Collective, please. 3 more. The King of Swords. Have a conversation with somebody. Thank you. 6 of Swords. You're moving from, this is the Uber of the deck. You're moving from one mind state to another. Or maybe you decide like, fuck it, I'm not thinking about that person no more. I'm not. You're putting your foot down. The 7 of Wands. You're creating boundaries. I like that. Do I feel like a conversation is needed? Yes. I do feel like there's a conversation that needs to be had. But I don't really see an apology about anything. So that might leave y'all at square one. Aries, please. 9 of Swords. Anxious and worry. Anxious and worry doesn't go with God and fear. So you got to get rid of that. You might get anxious or fearful when this 8 of Wands shows up. Because that's like, that could be anything. Anything. Aries Collective, please. The Chariot, I told you. Fast momentum. I think I'm in love with you. 2 more, please. 2 more, please. Thank you. Ooh, look at this is your card, Aries, the Emperor. The Emperor is about being strong and worthy and knowing what direction they're going to take. They're not confused about nothing. The Emperor is one of the strongest characters in the deck. All the kings in the deck and the queens usually go to the Emperor for advice. But remember, Aries, the Emperor is really within you. The Moon. What's up with the Moon, y'all? Oh, wow. I don't know how long I was out just now. I was really thinking, trying to decipher what spirit is telling me, Aries. They're showing me like outside. So a lot of you could be going to events, parties, or just chilling outside. But it's cold here in North Carolina. Wherever you are, I don't know if it's cold. But I think it's good to go outside, you know, amongst the trees and amongst nature, because it gives you a sense of clarity and cleanses you out, and it makes you really like dive in and think about what's going on. But just going outside to just go to the store and spend money or to talk to all of these people, you're not getting nowhere with your stuff. But overall, Aries, this is a good reading. The energy that I feel is really good. The Empress, see, you are abundant. You are abundant. I think a lot of you Aries don't know. I think you're not in gratitude mode, and I don't think you know how blessed you are. And before y'all hit me, I know you're going to be like, yes, I do. Yes, I do. I don't think you do. I'm not really feeling that energy. The bottom of the deck is the World card. That's a new cycle coming to you. All right, y'all. I think I'm in love with you. Spirit, what do you want the Aries to know out of this deck? Miracles. All right. I see it. Thank you. Go with the flow. Aries, go with the flow. Aries Collective. Innocence. The fires. I don't know what sign got this, but innocence. Get back to your childhood roots. Get back to happiness. Get back to laughter. Dive deep. I told you a lot of y'all out there you're concerned about your person or your future. But Spirit is saying you are so blessed, Aries. You are very, very blessed. You don't have to worry about it. And discernment. Always have discernment in your heart. When you are attacking a situation, always come at it with a godly sense. Your godly energy, godly point of view. You know what I mean? Always ask questions, but watch how you speak. You know what I mean? Which Aries, y'all don't really have a problem with speaking when it doesn't come to your emotions, but y'all don't really have problems speaking. Sometimes y'all don't want to be in shit and y'all just be like, y'all don't say nothing. The only thing with that is, how loyal are you? If you don't say nothing about a situation, then where does your loyalty lie? I think I'm in love with you. That's that new I always want to call them like something phonics. I don't know. Bruno Mars. Spirit, Aries, what do you want them to know? Attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. And you see how she's outside? That's how you attract people, by being alone, actually, and calling it in. Spirit, what do you want the Aries to know? Some of you just met someone. So it might turn into like something because you just met someone. Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. Now, I said that earlier when I was looking in the book about red flags. So here's your confirmation. Spirit is telling you this person is no good. This person, place, a thing is no good. I woke up love. Aries Collective, please. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectation. So if you dating, try to date people that you wouldn't have dated in the past. You don't want to bring the same type of person into your future. You know what I mean? Because see where your past got you? Nowhere. Wasted time. So you don't want your future person that you're calling in, you know what I mean, with the same qualities, or not with the same qualities, with terrible. You don't want to call a terrible person into your life, okay? That's the best way I can explain it. I'm starting to get really tired. So, Spirit, what do you want Aries to know? Unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. So, Spirit is telling you that it's not enough to keep it going, but I do advise you to try all your resources. Oh, we 50 minutes on the clock. 2 more, please. Aries Collective. You deserve love. You are lovable. Everyone. This is for everyone. I love it. All right. Want some more? All right. Spirit, what do you want the Aries to know out of here? I heard real loud, road trip. So some of you are going on a road trip. Make sure your brakes are done. Make sure your car is intact for you to go on a long road trip. I am here in ATL or Georgia, San Francisco, Vegas, baby. I only said Vegas because I saw Elvis, and I feel like Elvis is in Vegas. I don't know. He could be in Pittsburgh for all I know. I don't know. Spirit. Ooh, yes. Thank you. Ascendant Masters. Devoted spirits and specific intentions. You have a lot of ancestors and spirits around you. I woke up last night, I think I'm in love with you. Aries, thank you. Conscious steps. I love this. Considered actions looking forward. I love it. This is exactly what your reading was about. I love it. Aries, thank you. Ancestors. Oh my gosh, you have a lot of ancestors around you. I love it. And in the meditation, I felt a lot of, I told you grandmother energy, but I felt a lot of presence. Just put it like that. Presence are around you. So your spirit guide, your deceased loved ones, they're all around you. So just ask for help sometimes, you know, or ask for a sign if you don't believe me. You know what I mean? Spirit, Aries, please. Too many. Balance. You got to make sure you're balanced, okay? Don't give all your energy to one place. Aries, please. Aries. Thank you. Currents of emotions. Uncontrolled feelings. Did I not talk about your feelings in the book before I even opened this deck? So, and this is not for everyone, but some Aries out there, you got these built up feelings or these emotions, and some of you are holding like grudges, and you might say no, Aries. I can hear y'all now saying no, but some of y'all are holding it. You gotta let all of that go. Life is too short. You know what I mean? Look at the people all on social media who's passing away from senseless deaths. Like, you know what I mean? Like, anything, we're not promised tomorrow. So let this shit go. You know what I mean? Start focusing on you. And Aries, that's what I got. I got that you are focusing on your future. You're focusing on your conscious steps. I like that. So So let these feelings or whatever go, you know? That's not for all of you though, you know what I mean? That's for the ones who resonate with it. Aries. Aries. I feel like somebody has a cat and maybe their cat's name is Aries. I just saw a cat as I was saying Aries, like a black cat. And even if their name is not Aries, there's some of you that got cats, and some of you got black cats. Elementals, nature, spirits, the 4 elements. Did I not tell y'all you have to get outside? But not get outside to gossip. Don't get outside for people to gather around you. You need to get outside to clear your mind. You need to go outside amongst the 4 elements. Air, fire, water, and earth. There we go. Bottom of the deck is sensitivity and strength. Tapping the forces within. That's y'all, Aries. I'm telling you. I love it. I'm going to leave that there. Let me give you a trinket. 56 minutes on the clock. I woke up. And first of all, I want to give you this butterfly that I just saw. A transformation. Because I do feel like y'all are transforming. Yes, the wing is gone, but it's still a butterfly, y'all. And what fell out here? Look, love, I gotta tell you, but I'm afraid that I know how. And then the possibility that you look at me differently, Lord. Aries, please, Aries. Aries. Told you, first of all, your angels are around you. You are very thinking about your God or God, your higher power. I love it. Woke up last night, I think I'm in love with you. I love that song. I don't own the rights to that song, so I'm just putting that on there. Here's a little bird. Remember I told you about signs and synchronicities that spirit will show you? So you might see like a bird, or I want to say a squirrel. I don't know why, but you might see like a colorful bird or something. That is your spirit guides or your deceased loved ones trying to show you that they are around you. And then we have the third eye, y'all. Third eye always. Boom. That's visions. That's your third eye. That's so much. That's so powerful. Okay. So magical. All right, Aries. I'm out of here. I love you. If you want to get any type of reading from me or extend this reading, you can hit me at moondanny1976@gmail.com. And I will get back to you within 72 hours because my life is crazy, okay? But I love you guys. Danny Moon, I'm out.